I'm Stephanie Greppling.
And I'm Joanne Hampton.
And Veronica Rogers.
And we're here at the Nathan Benderson Park for the American Cancer Society Making Strides Against Breast Cancer. It's going to be a wonderful day.
And full of pink.
A lot of, over 10,000 people here today to support breast cancer.
We're going to be talking to survivors, sponsors, and participants. It's going to be a great day, so stay with us.
I am here with the American Cocktail Society. So tell us a little bit about how long have you been together? Because I know you've been together for quite some time.
Good morning. Yes, we are part of Team ACS. We're a great group of girls here in the Sarasota area. We've been raising money for about 10 years, and we have raised, I've lost count, but well over $200,000 for making strides against breast cancer.
So, and tell me, why are you guys out here? What does this mean to you? Why did you guys start this?
A lot of people have been affected by breast cancer throughout our lives. And more recently, some of our very close friends, including right next to me, Mary. A lot of our team members throughout the years, when you start a team, you just think, oh, we're going to raise money and raise money for a good cause. Unfortunately, it's affected too many of us.
Absolutely. So did I hear that you're recently just a survivor yourself?
Yes, I'm going on over 2 years.
Wonderful. That's wonderful. So this must be really nice for you to be out here to see all these people supporting you, and you look a little emotional. Tell me a little bit about what you're feeling.
Well, I've always been part of this team, but then when it hit home.
Yeah,
you know.
Absolutely. Yes, I do.
I'm just trying, my friends have been very supportive, and my husband and my family. So I'm thankful for that.
And one word of advice for the people that are watching. As a survivor, what would you say to them?
Make sure you get your mammogram.
Absolutely. Early detection is everything.
Early detection.
Thank you so much, ladies. Have a great time. Bye.
I'm here with Trina. She is the volunteer lead here this morning. Trina, tell me about what it takes to put on an event like this.
There are thousands of volunteers, and it takes literally months of planning to be here. But all of this is for everybody who has survived cancer, to honor the survivors, to remember those that we've lost, and to raise money to find a cure.
Tell me what it takes to, wrangle all the volunteers. How many meetings do you have to have, and how many different leads do you have to have?
Well, Making Strides is a year-long event. When we finish today, we will start planning for next year. So it really does take, but there's more meetings the closer you get to the event. So in the past week, there's been meetings virtually every day, but before that, about once a month.
Oh my gosh. And how many vendors are here today? Seems like there's a bunch.
There's numerous commercial vendors and then tons and tons of food trucks. So if you're looking for a place to eat lunch, come out to Nathan Benderson. I would say hundreds.
Wow, that's amazing. So when does kickoff happen?
Kickoff for next year's event is in January, and then the event is in October.
Wow. So it really is a year-long event. So if you want to join in all the fun, come to the kickoff in January for next year.
Mr. Lopez, Fred Lopez, what are you doing here today? How exciting.
I am member of the committee.
And what do you do on the committee?
I oversee the places over here. What they're gonna go, what they're gonna do, and everything from the bottom, from the first and the last person comes out.
And how long have you been doing the cancer walk?
This is my 11th year.
11th year out here to support breast cancer. How has that affected you and really made a difference in your life being a part of this?
I feel great. I feel like I'm helping other people who are suffering, or some people who have suffered before, and then people they should be aware that this is something that has to be taken care of, so they don't have it in the future.
Well, thank you so much, Fred. We hope you have a very wonderful day here at the Breast Cancer Walk.
Well, thank you very much, Jennifer. Veronica.
We are taking a bird's eye view over Nathan Benderson at Making Strides Against Breast Cancer.
So this is one of my favorite parts when I come to the walk, to see how so many women go all out. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
We are from That's Dancing. Barney Gray is our dance teacher, and she's giving free classes for the flash mob. So we have survivors in our group, and we're just supporting the group.
But I have to say, do we see these costumes? Because I completely love these costumes. You really, you do. Sparkling in pink, really adorable. Hello. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
So I was just saying how much I love your outfit. So tell me, to come out here today, especially to be all pink, and what does this mean to you? Because I know that you were saying that you have a lot of people that are survivors, a lot of people that didn't make it.
Yeah, we're looking for a lot of donations and the fundraisers to be successful so we can have more research.
So are you going to give us a sneak peek later about what the dance is?
Yeah, it's just pretty simple, basic. Everybody can do it. It's super easy. So yeah, it's super fun. Thank you.
So if I could ask you one thing, when you're looking around today, like and especially coming out in all pink, what does this mean to you to have to come out and as a community participate all together?
The whole thing, I am pink. It is just we need to find a cure for this disease, and we're working on it. And it's just everybody having fun and uplifting.
Absolutely. It's all about having fun, being positive and having hope. Absolutely.
Yes.
So I think we're going to cut now so that you girls can start teaching me a little bit of that dance.
Perfect.
All right. Perfect. We'll be back. Hopefully I'm successful.
We're here with Janice Stone, a survivor. We're here at Making Strides Walk today. Tell me a little bit about your journey.
I was diagnosed in 2010. I had just registered for my master's program, and my doctor said, "You have breast cancer." I said, "Well, I'm not quitting school." I went through and graduated and went through my chemo and radiation at the same time and received my master's in 2014.
Wow, that's incredible. And tell me what you would tell people here today about getting their checks, their mammograms.
Do it annually. Do it on your birthday. Don't forget it. And be very diligent in getting it on a regular basis.
And what does it mean for you to be here today?
Hope.
Hope. This brings hope to so many women that just are taking that journey.
I had good support, and that's very, very important with family and friends and coworkers. It helps getting through going on through the journey.
And really having that, just everything behind you to finish your master's program and deal with everything?
I had a good support with my husband and very appreciative, my friends, and it made it easier if that's possible. So,
Well, thanks for being here with us today, Janice. Have a great day.
thank you.
I'm here with Samantha and Heather, the co-volunteer chairs. Ladies, good morning.
Good morning.
What does it take to put on an event like this?
Oh my goodness, a lot of grit, dedication, and passion. I think that's the biggest thing. We're all here because we're passionate about this event, about making strides to defeat breast cancer. I think it's more than coming out and walking. I think it's about showing our support in other ways as well.
How many volunteers have you guys put together for a day like this?
Over 300, and then it multiplied. After school, after school, after school, just kept sending. So we're very, very appreciative for all the volunteers.
And I understand that there's a lot of high schoolers here today. Yeah. Tell me about that.
So we got Riverview, we have Lakewood Ranch, Braden River, Cardinal Mooney. Am I missing any? HOSA. I mean, it's an endless list, but I'm telling you, they are all amazing. They are go-getters.
And the Sailors, Sarasota High's here as well, thankfully.
And they're getting community service hours for today.
They sure are. They sure are. And we're making sure that they get those hours because this is tough work. This is not easy. This is not easy.
How long have you guys been planning this event?
Months. I mean, it feels almost like an eternity today because everything's coming to fruition. But we have been sitting with the committee planning for months. And, you know, after the event next week, it's going to start all over again. And we're going to be planning for next year. So it's an endless cycle, but it's all worth it for today.
How many participants are we expecting today?
So we're expecting 10,000 participants, 500 survivors, and then all of our volunteers. So we got plenty of people out here. Events are happening all day. We have multiple bands playing right on the water on the island. We have all of these activities. Our lovely vendors are out. We have Cycle Bar out here for people that actually can't do the 5K. They can actually use a spin bike to actually spin their way across the finish line. Oh, wow. So we have something for everybody.
And what does the schedule of today look like?
Well, so many events. So we have DJ playing right now on the stage, and we're going to have that music playing. We have the registration starting, and then we're going to line up, and this race is going to get started at This walk will get started around 8:30. It's a race. It's a race of breast cancer. So around 8:30, we're going to walk through this beautiful arch and start. And immediately following the 5K kickoff, we are doing a 1 mile. So for anyone who doesn't want to do the full 5K or has limitations, we also offer the 1 mile this year. And they'll be coming through that finish line first, and then we'll all be here to cheer on the arrival of the 5K walkers. So we're very, very excited.
Well, sounds like an amazing day.
Yeah. It's exciting. We're so thrilled to be here. Thank you.
Well, I'll let you ladies get to it. I see that you have your clipboards ready to go. All right, thank you.
Hi, I'm with Flora. Flora, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm Flora Kerwin, and I work for HealthFit for Sarasota Memorial Hospital, and I am an 11-year survivor from Sarasota, grew up here, and I will be walking until we find a cure.
Oh, that's wonderful. Flora, tell me, there's all the ladies that are sitting at home, the ladies that are here today, what is the one word, as an 11-year survivor, like the advice that you'd like to share?
Have no fear and fight with all you have. It is so worth it for your family, for yourself, and for all the others fighting. Good luck to everyone.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Have a lovely walk.
So, Pat, what does it mean for you to be here today making strides against breast cancer?
It means so much to me, and I have my husband and my son with me today and a lot of friends that are coming to walk, and that means a lot. It really does. It's wonderful to see all these people out here.
I know, expecting over 10,000 people today to support.
I didn't realize it was that many. I knew it was over 1,000, but 10,000 is a great number. So,
How long have you been a survivor?
it's been a year and a half.
A year and a half, so new.
Pretty new to me, yes. And this was my second cancer, so I feel great that I'm doing well.
And you look fabulous.
Thank you. So,
What would you tell people that are here today to help with the awareness?
make sure that you get your mammograms and self-exams and be vigilant about all that, because you always think it happens to somebody else and not yourself. So, yes.
And today is going to be an exciting day, a lot of support, a lot of people out here.
Yes, it's great. It's great to see so many people supporting it, yes.
Well, thank you, Pat. Thank you for sharing your journey with us, and we hope you have a wonderful day.
Thanks, you too.
I'm here with Kathy, and you're with Team Pookie.
Yes, we finished in number one. Go figure. We'll be close to probably $30,000, which is not bad, a little less than last year. It was a hard year this year. I think the election, the red tide, it had a lot of people, not as giving. But we did the best we could, and, we're just happy to be here for the survivors.
Still a tremendous fundraising effort for such a wonderful cause.
Yeah.
Tell me about the event that you had.
Oh, Kicking Cancer Country Style. Yeah. It went really well. We had almost 600 people there. The bands were wonderful. We had a little bit of rain, but we raised $10,000 that day alone.
Wow. I heard it was an amazing event.
Yes, it was. It was really good. We had a great time. A lot of the teams stopped by and said hi. So it was nice to share that with everybody.
That's great. You get support within the community of the fellow team.
Yes, it was great. We definitely liked the camaraderie of everybody coming together. A lot of the hospitals came together. Sarasota, Manatee came and supported us. We had a lot of non-for-profits there that, Realize Bradenton and a couple of the others, Feeding Empty Little Tummies, they all stopped by to support us.
Well, that's wonderful. We are so excited to have you and your team here today. How many people are on your team?
We are at 55. There's 55 people on our team, several survivors. To finish, first out of 313 teams it makes me pretty happy.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, we can't wait to have you lead the way today.
Oh, no, we always follow last. We bring it home.
Oh, okay, all right.
We always go last because, it's more, it's always fun to bring up the rear. So, yeah.
Wonderful.
And we goof off too much.
Well, that's wonderful. What a wonderful day for everybody today.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
And so why are you here today? Tell me, what does this mean to you?
This means so much to me that I've just gone through my surgery.
I just want to tell everyone she's actually shaking. I could feel that. I'm gonna
double
hold you
mastectomy.
tight.
So yeah, and this is my first time here, and I'm fighting, and I'm fighting hard, and I'm going through a little rough patch right now. But I believe this is the greatest thing to help.
Yes, absolutely.
For
and
everybody.
look, if we look around at all these people that are here, they're here to support you. They're here to raise funds, to help, for research. So you're not alone going through this.
I am so excited to be here, and we raised $13,000.
That's wonderful.
We started out at $2,000 was our goal, and now we've raised it up to $13,000. So we've done wonderful.
Do you have a team name? What's your team name?
Team Melanie Milkers.
Melanie, wonderful, Melanie. All the people watching at home, the girls that are, one day may be diagnosed or just sitting there going through and feeling what you're feeling right now. If there's one word of inspiration, what will you tell them?
Keep the faith. You just keep your faith, and the foundation will come along. People will be here to help.
The hair will grow back.
The hair will grow back.
It sucks right now.
I'm so proud, though, that I am surviving, and I see the other survivors have helped me. And one of these days, I'm going to be out there helping somebody else.
You'll give them your phone number.
I certainly will.
We're here with Terry. Terry, I love it.
Thank you.
Terry Squared.
Yes, that's one of my nicknames. It is. It absolutely is.
So how long have you been a survivor, Terry?
I ended my radiation treatments 2 years ago today. So
Wow.
it's a fairly recent journey for me.
And tell us a little bit about that journey.
Well, you never think it's going to happen to you until you get the mammogram where the radiologist says, hey, you need to go see a surgeon right away. And it's like, huh, what? And that's how it started. And it was, I was very, very fortunate because it was a extremely early stage invasive breast cancer diagnosis. Didn't have to go through chemo, didn't have to take any of the other medications, did 33 radiation treatments, and knock on wood, I've had 2 clear mammograms since.
Oh, that is so wonderful.
Thank you.
And you look great.
Thank you.
I know, right? And so you're here to support.
I am.
So tell me a little bit about your support and what it means for you to be here today.
I lost my mom 12 years ago to breast cancer, so I walk with all the survivors here in hopes that women continue surviving, and I'm proud to walk with Terry, my friend, and all the women that have survived breast cancer, and in hopes that I'll be a survivor someday and never have to face that.
It is. It's so important to have not only the support of our community, but the American Cancer Society.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we have really worked hard with our Cycle Bar UTC team to raise money for the event. So we're both walkers and fundraisers today.
So tell me about that.
Well, I am actually not the cyclist. That would be Marcia.
Okay, Marcia. Tell us a little bit about that.
I love cycling outdoors and indoors, and I love Cycle Bar. Indoor cycling's been great, and the relationships you build there with the women that are there and men, and they do a lot here. I'm a volunteer here today, later on in the day, and I think they do a lot to make this happen.
It takes the community to make it happen. Thank you, ladies. Have a great day.
Thank you very much.
All right.
I am here with a great group of participants this year. What team are you guys with?
Sarasota Memorial and First Physicians Group.
Wonderful. So what made you want to come out today and participate?
Well, this is a great event, and it helps with all the cancer patients. I'm a survivor. I'm a 7-year survivor, and the organization has been awesome to me as a survivor and someone who's been through treatment.
Wonderful. Drew, what about you?
Well, this is my wife, so I'm here to support her.
That's wonderful. Behind every strong woman is a great team, right?
Exactly.
That's wonderful. So tell me about the Survivors Brunch.
Oh, it's a nice event where they have food and a fashion show, and people come together and celebrate life.
It's a real VIP experience for their survivors.
Yes, it is. Yes, absolutely.
Well, wonderful. Well, thank you for coming out today and being a part of this.
Thank you.
Hi, and okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself, and then we'll start talking about these birds.
Okay, my name is Greg Parrot, and I'm the founder of Sarasota Parrot Conservatory, and I'm located with Big Cat Habitat, and we're here today with some of our birds. One of the things we highlight is we go to pediatric cancer events with the birds to let the kids have joy, and we also have an avian therapy program where we help veterans with PTSD like myself heal from Afghanistan and Iraq.
So I know your birds got me smiling. Oh, you want a little bit of the mic yourself. So we were talking, and I know this is personal, but you did share, and I'm going to share too. Can you tell me why this event, why you're here, and how is this so personal to you?
Well, I've always supported the cancer awareness, but this past April, my mother was diagnosed with stage 4 non-small cell, and from April to now, she's now full-time hospice, and I just got back from 2.5 weeks, and we don't have much time left with her, so I'll be going back up shortly. So I'll support everyone here, but unfortunately, I'm not able to help her, really.
You definitely are. Just by being there and even by being here, you're definitely helping.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing these lovely birds.
We're here with Julia and Sandra, and I saw you signing the Wall of Hope right over here. Tell me about that.
Well, I am a cancer survivor, but I lost my sister to cancer, so I wanted her remembered, and so I wanted her on the Wall of Hope.
That's wonderful. And Sandra?
I also am a survivor for more than 40 years, and I lost my mother to cancer before 2 years before I was diagnosed.
A cancer survivor for over 40 years?
Yes.
And the Wall of Hope, there is hope. And today makes such a difference in people's lives. Tell me a little bit about your journey.
Well, I am a survivor of 31 years.
Wow.
And back years ago, there really the knowledge of the cancer and what they could do for it. There wasn't a lot, but with all of these people and all of these organizations, we've increased donations that's helped fight cancer. And the more we do that, the more people that can make it through this.
And Sandra, what does today mean to you?
Oh, it means a great deal. We have a friend who just had a double mastectomy a couple of months ago, and she's in a golf group that I maintain and manage, and there are 34 women who play in that golf group. And when we heard about this, we canceled golf today, and we have over 50 people who are walking for cancer.
50 people. We got a lot of numbers here. 40-year survivor, 31-year survivor. What everybody pulling together today and the American Cancer Society does here at Making Strides Against Breast Cancer.
I'm here with Sharon. Sharon, what does it mean for you to be here today?
Well, being a survivor of 11 years, and actually, ironically, I have 3 sisters, and there's me who has breast cancer, and one of my other sisters was just diagnosed. Plus, I have one that's a survivor longer than I am. So 3 out of 4 girls.
Wow. What team are you here with today?
Don't ask me. Jan Chulok's team. I think it's Breast Friends. I used to have a different team. And
what a great name.
Breast Friends Forever.
And how many years have you been participating?
Probably about 10. And I used to do events when no one was doing events with my sister and stuff, but kind of burned out. Now we just walk and raise money.
Well, that's wonderful. Are you going to be joining the Survivors Brunch?
Oh, definitely, yes. I do that every year also.
What happens at the Survivors Brunch? Because it's a VIP for survivors only.
Right. Well, and a guest.
Yes.
Well, it's different since it's been here. Last year it was inside the mall, and this year they do it differently every year. I'm not sure how they're going to do it, but survivors get raffle tickets and they win prizes, and it's kind of a fellowship where we all hang out together and enjoy each other.
Celebrate life.
That's true too.
Well, thank you so much for being here today. Have a wonderful time.
And I'll sweat for you too while you interview.
Thanks, Sharon.
And Kathy, how long are you a survivor?
3 years.
3 years, that's wonderful. So, Kathy, you're here. What does this mean to you?
It's the support, the family. That's what was helpful to me,
as was the friends and so many people that care.
Absolutely. And it's just like so inspiring to be here with all these people, all this pink. I absolutely love it.
Yes, I agree.
So
It is. It's very exciting.
It is very exciting. If there's one word of advice that you could tell and share through your experience, what would that be?
Share it. Share what you're going through. Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What were some of the ways that you found sharing was better than saying nothing at all?
I was just very open about it. I just told everybody. I showed everybody, and
she showed everybody.
I did. I said, "You want to see?" No, and that was great. That's what did it. Was having the support,
and being open about it, and being able to share.
I wasn't going to hide it.
That's wonderful advice, because I know a lot of women will sit there and they'll be in pain or upset about something and they don't share it. No. So absolutely, don't sit there by yourself. Share, because someone would always love to come over and help you clean or just sit with you.
Yeah. And I was fortunate with family to do that kind of thing and friends to just be there.
Thank you so much, and have a lovely walk.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you.
We're here today with Michelle, our survivor, and her team, Walkers for Knockers. Oh, tell me a little bit. How long have you been a survivor, Michelle?
It's 12 years.
12 years.
Yes.
And what does it mean for you to be out here today to have this kind of support behind you?
Awesome. Absolutely awesome.
So who's the Walkers for Knockers team here with you?
Oh, it's my sister Stacy, Marlene, Tom, her husband, Shelby, my niece, and my grandson, Tatum.
And tell us a little bit about your journey.
Well, it was a kind of a long one. I had inflammatory breast cancer. I had a chemo, radiation, surgery. Then a year later, I had ductal breast cancer and had a mastectomy then too. And then I've been in remission. But I still do, every now and then, I still do some sort of maintenance medications, IVs, Herceptin.
And what would you say to the women out here today?
Get mammograms, check your breasts, and be proactive.
We thank you for being here today. Thank you for sharing your journey. And Walkers for Knockers, knock 'em off!
Together at an event like this?
We just want to raise awareness and give back to our community.
So I hear you have a little cheer for me today.
Yeah.
Okay.
B-E-A-T-B, that cancer. B-E-A-T-B, that cancer. B-E-A-T-B, that cancer. B-E-A-T-B, that cancer. All right, sailors.
So this is a great team. What is the name of your team? Tell us.
The name of our team's Kuno Matata.
And who's the inspiration here?
My mom.
So tell me a little bit about your mom.
My mom was diagnosed with breast cancer last year, and she's now cancer-free.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful. So this is your first walk? Then?
Yes, it's our first walk.
It's a supporting your mom. Yep. Most important person in your life.
For sure.
Absolutely. And she's an incredible, very strong person. I know her personally.
Thank you.
And but this is great. So you're all excited. You guys are going to do the walk.
Yeah.
You got this whole team together, brought out all your friends. And this very handsome man happens to be my son. Say hello,
Hi,
Michael.
Mom.
So Michael, you haven't been out here for a couple of years, but you used to come out all the time with me. So to see all this pink, just wanted to rub that in. To see all this pink, and what does this mean to you?
It means now I have my mom. I mean, if I didn't have all this pink and all this support, just like blows my mind that that you're here and that all these people can support you and all their kids can have their moms just because of this event and stuff like this.
Thank you so much, guys. Go out there and have some fun.
We're here with Kelly Bell, her husband, and her 2 granddaughters. When I first saw them, I'm like, Grandma too? She said, no, I'm the grandma.
That's awesome. Thank you. It's very sweet.
So share a little bit about your journey with us.
Well, it's been a long year and a half, but I'm so grateful and to be here today, to be healthy, and to be able to walk and just feel all the love and support here. It's wonderful.
And tell me a little bit about your journey.
So a year and a half ago, I was diagnosed with breast cancer and have been through treatment for that year. And I've just had a beautiful support from my family and from my church. And I just give God all the glory. Because of him, I'm standing here today. And, you know, my faith had a lot to do with it getting me through.
Amen. And wonderful husband here. What is your first name?
Charlie.
Charlie, tell me a little bit about going through the journey.
Well, I tell you, she's a real survivor. I tell you, her and my daughter and the whole family support from the church, like she said, was amazing. But she is a true warrior. You know, I mean, from the time that she went through the chemo and the radiation, it was a horrible process to have to go through. And I hope one day they find a good cure for it, because they sure need it, I'll tell you. But for her to go through it, it was just a trying time for all of us. But like she said, our faith, our walk with our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, got us through it.
Amen. And you have your granddaughters here.
Sienna.
Hi, Sienna. And are you glad to be here today?
Yes.
And?
My name is Coral.
And what does it mean for you to be here today, Coral?
I'm just thankful that my grandma was able to make it through safely as she did.
Well, thank you. Thank you for being here with us today. Over 10,000 people here to support breast cancer today. Yay. Thank you. Wow.
I'm here with Justine, and you have a beautiful group of dancers here. What is your team name?
We're from the Major Productions Studio of Dance in Ellington. And we're here to cheer on all the lovely people.
Wonderful. Girls, what do your shirts say?
I'm a dancer against cancer.
Oh, wow. Show the camera. It's perfect. They are so cute. And we have a tiny dancer here.
A future dancer.
A future dancer. Yep. That's wonderful. How many years have you been participating in this event?
I'm not really sure. I've just started with the studio this year.
Okay.
I'm brand new as a faculty member. The owner is Miss Tracy. So this is my first year doing this breast cancer event. I try to do some kind of cancer event every single year because my mother passed away from ovarian cancer, and when I lost her, it was devastating, and so I do try to do something each year.
Well, that's wonderful. Are you girls so excited to be here today? Yay! Are you going to do a little dance along the way? Sure! Well, have a really good time today.
Thank you very much.
Michelle, so I see that you're a survivor. Tell me a little bit about that and you know what it was like, how long you're a survivor.
Okay, so I'm a 4-year survivor. Very thrilled about that. It was a journey to say the least, but I made it through. I'm a warrior, and cancer may have touched my breast, but I kicked its A.
That's beautiful. I'm going to say I do love your outfit.
Right?
So tell me, so tell me, what does this feel like? Like, I just love coming here. I feel so alive. This means so much to me. What does it mean to you?
It means the world.
it's a feeling that I almost can't put into words. And today is more special than the past times because my kids came in and surprised me to be involved. My daughter flew here from New York. My son came up from college. So it's a super special morning.
Absolutely is. If there's one word of advice after everything you've been through, something that you want to be able to share with that person who's listening, what would that be?
There is light at the end. Take it one day at a time and never stop fighting.
Absolutely. And you're going to get through this.
You absolutely will. And you come out stronger and better than ever.
Absolutely. Well, you're going to have a wonderful day and you enjoy your kids today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Janice, thank you so much for being here today. You have a unique story that I'd like you to share. So tell me a little bit about how your breast cancer started.
Actually, I was diagnosed with stage 1 triple negative breast cancer in 2011. And 4 years and 9 months later, I was diagnosed with stage 4 metastatic breast cancer, triple negative.
So tell me a little bit about the metastatic breast cancer because there's not a lot of awareness out there about that.
That is true. We have one day out of the year, October 13th, which is Metastatic Breast Cancer Awareness Day, whereas early detection and awareness for breast cancer is the entire month of October. Metastatic breast cancer happens when the breast cancer actually has left the breast and spread to other parts of the body, generally the lung, brain, bone, or liver.
And you said their survival rate is 33 months?
33 months from diagnosis is the average overall survival for metastatic breast cancer. It is the only breast cancer that kills. It is stage 4 metastatic breast cancer.
And you said 2 years right now?
I am at 2 years.
That's exciting. And what does it mean for you to be here today?
Actually, I'm here because I would like to create awareness that we all know about breast cancer. And the pink ribbon campaigns are wonderful, but what we need to know is that metastatic breast cancer receives less than 7% of all funding for breast cancer research. And if we can find a cure or at least treatments that extend the lives of people with metastatic breast cancer, there's a chance that we can cure breast cancer altogether, all stages.
Well, thank you for being here today. Lots of people showing up. We appreciate you sharing your story.
So much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm here with Carey and Eric. You're with Sable Palm and you're a committee member. Tell me what that means to you.
I love supporting the cause because I'm a survivor, and I think that it's awareness, making sure people are getting their mammograms, making sure that people are doing what they can to prevent this ugly disease that we have.
Certainly. And Eric, you were a real man.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And like my wife just said, you know, it's all about supporting the community through social media and making people aware to fight this disease.
Well, we are so grateful for power couples like you guys that support this wonderful cause. What is going to be going on today?
We're going to walk and we're going to support this cause. We're going to celebrate all the survivors. It's going to be a fun time.
Carey, give us some insight on this survivors brunch that you'll be joining today.
Yeah, it's over at the UTC, and it's just a fun celebration for all the survivors to celebrate with one another. They fought this disease and they won.
That's right. And celebrate life, most importantly, on this
absolutely.
beautiful, beautiful day here at Nathan Benderson.
Yes.
All right, well, you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for being here and being who you are.
Thank you
so much.
I have to say this is one of my favorite, cutest couples, so I just had to do this interview. So you are a survivor how long?
Yes, ma'am. 2016.
2016. And this is so sweet that you're both out here together now. Are you with the team or just you and your husband walking?
It's my team is Allison's Army. Everybody's scattered all over, but we will all be walking together.
And how many are you all together?
I don't know.
That's a good answer. There's so many of us we do not know.
I don't know.
So This is your first walk, no, your second walk as a survivor.
Yes.
Yes, your second walk. So,
Yes.
so honestly, tell me, I love being here. What does this mean to you?
Oh, it's amazing to see everyone that has experienced this coming together for everyone else that is going through it. And it's just so happy to see all of the survivors and all of the people that are going through treatment together and thriving and doing this walk.
Absolutely, absolutely. So there's that one person at home that's going to be listening. What is the one advice with everything that you've been through, with the support of your wonderful husband? What do you want to tell them? What is the one thing you need to share?
Do not give up. Do not give up. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. I went from no hair, double mastectomy, complete hysterectomy, not being able to get out of bed. My hair grew back. I'm healthier than ever, and I'm here to walk for all of you. So do not give up, because you will be here to walk for everybody else when you feel better.
That was wonderful. Thank you so much. You have a lovely day.
I'm here with Tammy, and you're part of Team Pookie.
I am. I also am the health systems manager for hospitals for the American Cancer Society. But Team Pookie has been such a force to be reckoned with. They've been the #1 team for the last 4 years. This year puts them over $100,000 that they've raised for us so far. So amazing contributions. Yeah. So I'm proud to wear the Team Pookie shirt and be part of them. My husband also walks with them. So we're thrilled.
It's a wonderful team to be a part of.
Absolutely.
Tell me a little bit about your involvement as far as the healthcare system.
Right. So I manage the cancer accredited health systems through Southwest Florida. So they're a big part of this event. Sarasota Memorial Hospital is the #1 company right now. They've raised, just their team, over $26,000, plus they're our survivor sponsor this year. Manatee Memorial also been a huge part of this event. They've been our premier sponsor in the past, and this year their team is going full force too, raising money through payroll deduction, and they just are very committed to the cause for sure. Blake Hospital also involved, so we're happy to have those partners, along with Florida Cancer Specialists, who is they sponsor lots of these events through Southwest Florida, and 21st Century Oncology as well. So they're all represented here today.
So all the major healthcare systems are represented here today.
Absolutely, yeah. They're a big part of this, and they like to be out here because all of these many survivors are their patients.
Yeah?
Yeah, so it's good to be out here to support them.
Well, wonderful. Thank you for being here today, and have a wonderful walk. This is the day that everybody's been waiting for.
Oh, absolutely. We're expecting over 20,000 participants today, so we're really excited. Yeah, it's beautiful to be out at Benderson Park. You know, Randy Benderson has been a great supporter as well, so we're thankful.
Well, thank you so much.
All righty. Good?
We're here today with Blake Hospital, and Denise, so glad to have you here today. Tell me a little bit about what you do at Blake.
Well, I'm the breast navigator at Blake. So any woman that comes in with breast cancer or has a breast surgery or a breast biopsy, I actually take them hand by hand on their journey. If they come back to the hospital, I follow with them for their other procedures, and we're resource people. I'm a resource person. I do go out into the community and do patient education and just education in general.
And what is one thing you see in our community or that you would like to share with our community?
There's a lot of support here for breast cancer, and it's a great thing because there's a lot of people out, a lot of women out there with breast cancer, and more than I ever expected until I took this job and realized what breast cancer really does, how it impacts the community.
And tell me a little bit, you're involved as well.
Yeah, so I'm one of the other oncology nurse navigators, and we do follow all of our patients that are having biopsies or any type of cancer diagnosis through the beginning all the way through their continuum of care.
Well, great. We're so glad that Blake Hospital is here to support us today, the American Cancer Society. Thank you. Go Team Blake!
I'm here with the bright pink Rodriguez family. Tell me why you're here today.
Our grandma in 2015 passed away from breast cancer, and that's why we're here today.
That's wonderful that you guys are showing support. Tell me what it means to commemorate your grandma.
For me, I think it means to bring the memory back to life and to show that people that she's still with us.
That's wonderful. So you guys have a team today, or is anybody going to be joining you?
We have a whole bunch of family that's coming out, where Sherman Strong is the team name, and we've got aunts, uncles, grandparents, and just a whole bunch of family and friends that come out.
A family fair here today at the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer. Well, it's going to be a special day for sure. Yes. Well, thank you so much for being here and part of this event. You guys look wonderful. Thank you.
So I love this matching outfits. I don't know, she's kind of hiding. But so tell me a little bit about yourself.
My name is Carissa Meyer, and I am supporting Making Strides Against Breast Cancer because I lost my grandmother when she was 85 to this disease, and she is Lydia's namesake. And also my Aunt Penny, who is a 10-year survivor. And this June, I was diagnosed as triple positive breast cancer. So I'm really proud to be here today. It's a great organization. One of the drugs that is helping me beat this was actually funded by an American Cancer Society research grant 16 years ago. So the Herceptin, yep, Herceptin. And it's doing its job. My tumor markers are back to normal, so I'm excited.
I'm excited too, and I gotta say, I give you such credit for being able to, there's not many women that would walk around like this, and good for you, because bald is beautiful.
It is. I've actually only worn a wig twice. I'm very comfortable with it, and Lydia shaved my head for me.
Oh, you did that for your mommy? That's wonderful. Yeah. That's wonderful that you did that for your mom.
She did, and all the little kids at her preschool love to touch my head. So I'm more comfortable with my hair this way. Sometimes I forget I have no hair until I'm talking to someone.
So this is really recent for you.
Yes.
And there's a lot of people there, they're watching, and it's so new and fresh. You tell me, what is the one thing that you, advice or words of wisdom that you can share with that person who is watching today?
There's hope. I was very scared because my tumor was very rapidly growing, and they told me initially stage 3. I was afraid after the PET scan it was going to be stage 4. But we're good. We're 4 months into treatment, and everything is good, and this is not a death sentence. This is just the next thing that you get through. And you do it with your friends and your family and the American Cancer Society community.
Absolutely. The stepping stones in life. It's going to make us stronger.
That's right.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
Good morning, Kate.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. And what team are you here with today?
I'm with Tamra's Titty Tribe. We are apparently the biggest team, and we've won the donut party this morning. So
Oh, really?
Going over there to enjoy.
And we're here with the youngest member of the team.
This is Graham. He is very, very passionate about breast cancer.
Yes, starting him early.
Yeah.
Getting him involved in philanthropy at the earliest stages.
Exactly.
How many members do you have on your team?
You know, I'm not even sure. I think we have at least 30, maybe closer to 50, but there's a lot of us.
Wow.
A lot of us.
Lot of tribe members.
Yes. Yes.
What does it mean for you to be here today?
You know, Tamra is the esthetician in our practice, and she just finished her chemo with her breast cancer a couple weeks ago, and just watching her go through this experience has been a lot, and I really wanted to be here to support her. So.
Well, it must mean a lot. Oh, we have more tribe members.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
But I think everyone wanted to help be here for her.
Nice support team with your
Yes.
practice.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, wonderful. Hi, good morning. What does it mean for you guys to be here this morning?
Means a lot. My mom's a breast cancer survivor as well.
And why are you participating today?
Same reason.
Well, I love your little antennas. And I love that you have these little cheek stickers on Fight for the Cure, right? Well, wonderful. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
We're here with Vandy. We're getting ready to kick it off today.
Yes!
So tell me, a survivor, how many years?
12 years. I'm actually a two-time survivor. I was just diagnosed with breast cancer again in 2018.
And that's been a tough journey. Tell me about your journey.
Well, it's really been tough. When my first journey was in 2006, and I was doing a self-examination, and I found a lump, and I went into my doctor, and they told me that I was at a stage 2 cancer. And the doctors and my family and coworkers was really, really good. I worked to a place called Healthy Families, and they were very supportive of me. My mom is great. She's my superhero. My sister, who's out here with me, she's great, and my niece. And it's really been a hard struggle, but just for us through everyone helping me, just for as the American Cancer Society and everyone else, it's really been a blessing. And our name of our team this year is God Did It, #Team Vandy, because it wouldn't have been possible without him.
Amen to that. And today, all this support and love that's here in our community to support.
Yes, the community has really reached out and really helped me out too. And I'm just so very thankful and grateful for it.
Well, thank you for being with us here today, Vandy. We're ready to kick it off here at Making Strides Against Breast Cancer.
I'm here with Kelly and Ann with Sarasota Memorial Healthcare and also First Physicians Group. You have an enormous team behind you. Tell me a little bit about that.
We have about 300 who have signed up across the healthcare system to support ACS and the Making Strides Walk. We're really excited that we're all here and able to support this great cause.
What does it mean for the people that you work with to come here today?
Oh, I think breast cancer and any kind of cancer affects everybody at some point in our lives. So it touches them, and they want to show the support to the American Cancer Society for everything they do.
How much has your team raised?
We're raising over $25,000. I think we just surpassed that mark yesterday.
That is impressive. Yes. To have 300 employees raising $25,000 for such an amazing cause like American Cancer.
Yes, they've done a great job this year. Absolutely great. Yes.
Now, how many years have you guys been participating?
It's been a couple of years, but I think this is the largest campaign we've had to date.
And what did you have to do for that campaign?
Well, we had American Cancer Society come and speak to many of our management team to get them a better understanding about what it means to participate and collaborate with ACS. And we found that many people had so many personal stories. As Ann said, so many are affected by breast cancer and other cancers here. That is also represented in our employee group. And so they just really took it on, and quite honestly, Ann and I just guided it, but it was really all of their doing to accomplish this great feat. So, yes.
So it helps when you have the synergy of everybody behind you helping drive this campaign for your organization.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. They're an awesome team. They all pulled together as they always do for our patients and for ACS, and now we're over $25,000.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, ladies. I won't hold you up so you can go mix and mingle with your teams, but thank you so much for doing what you do.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Ronnie, you have a very interesting story.
Yes.
And so let's start from the beginning. Tell me all about yourself, and you know what I'm saying.
Yes, I am a 3-time 28-year survivor.
Amazing, 28 years. Okay.
I was actually living in New Zealand at the time, and my kids were 1 and 2. So, very grateful to be here. Very grateful to be alive. I was only 30, so I'm happy that I'm actually approaching 60.
Wonderful. I wouldn't have shared that information, but hey, I would be proud, very proud.
I treasure every birthday that comes around.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So what does it mean to you to be out here? I mean, 28 years, and to see, I know 28 years ago, this did not exist.
No.
So what does this mean to you?
Oh, it's just so amazing to see all the support, and it's incredible to see just how many survivors there are. I mean, cancer is real, and it's affecting people that I know just every day of the week. It's amazing, and I'm just grateful, and I pray that they find a cure. With all the money that is donated to help, I'm just hopeful that a cure is right around the corner.
So you've been diagnosed 3 different times.
3 different times.
28 years.
Yes.
The people that are watching, there's got to be something that you really want to share.
Stay positive and always have hope and the belief that you will get through this. I mean, it's so important. Attitude is really key to getting through your diagnosis. And, I'm blessed. I feel that I'm a thriver. I don't just consider myself a survivor. I'm a thriver. And, happy to be alive.
That's wonderful. God bless you. That's wonderful. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
We're here with Mary and Janice. So great to see you here today.
I'm a 23-year survivor, and it's all because of getting mammograms early. I was only 45 years old, and my family has had a lot of female cancer, and I just can't believe the stride since I even had cancer.
Since 23 years ago, how has that changed? What you've seen?
Well, I just had to have a lumpectomy, and I had radiation treatment, so I didn't have to have chemo. And I'm very thankful for my doctors. It was in Wisconsin, actually.
Wisconsin, huh?
Yes.
In June, you're a longtime survivor as well. How many years?
6.5.
6.5 years. And tell me a little bit about your journey, June.
It's been interesting. I finished my master's, and I worked full-time during the whole process and went to school half-time and was able to complete my master's and still work. And I still work today. I teach nursing school. And it was very intense, but I had good support. And just to remind everybody to get their annual mammograms and do their monthly checks.
Thanks to all the doctors, nurses, American Cancer Society, our whole community that supports making strides against breast cancer. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm here at the starting line with Andrea. Tell me why you wanted to be involved today.
So this is a cause that's near and dear to my heart. I am a survivor. I just finished radiation this year. I was diagnosed last year at 35 with stage 3. So it was a very dark and scary time in my life, but I found a lot of comfort in making strides, and the American Cancer Association provided a lot of resources. So it's important for me to get back now that I'm healthy and I'm feeling well enough to do it.
So being here as a survivor, what does that mean for you?
I honestly, this has been like a landmark thing that I have looked forward to. Last year when I did the walk, I did it in Orlando. I was living there at the time, and my friends signed me up to give me something to look forward to. I was feeling very sick still. I was in the middle of chemo. So I look at this as an opportunity to like look back at how far I come, how much better I'm doing. Last year I had no hair. I mean, well, these are extensions, but last year I had no hair. I was feeling ill. I could hardly like hold my kids. And this year I feel strong and I'm here like with a complete different outlook. So it's nice. It's nice to be back and feel good.
And be so positive.
Yeah, you have to. It's the only way.
So, are you going to continue participating every year?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I actually formed my own team this year. We are the Besties for the Breasties. And we have raised about $1,100, and I think we can raise some more coming up to next year. So I'm excited.
Yeah. Wonderful. Yeah. Tell me about, how did you find out that you had breast cancer? Did you feel a lump, or did you go for your regular checkups?
So I actually been under regular screening because my mom had breast cancer. She was diagnosed when she was 31. So they have kind of kept an extra eye on me just to make sure. And I had a clean mammogram 6 months prior to being diagnosed. And when I was diagnosed at stage 3 with lymph node involvement. So it's so important that you do your self-checks because I definitely felt it. And even having the screenings, just because I was more aware of my body, I was able to tell like something was wrong. So yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing your story and for being here today.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about your journey with breast cancer.
I discovered in August self-examination. They removed everything, lymph nodes and all, but I'm still going to do, as a prevention, I'm going to do hormone therapy. And I'm 84.
You're 84. Oh my gosh, you're 84.
Yes, I am.
You look beautiful.
Well, thank you. I think this is wonderful. I've never been to one of these before.
And this is your first, and it was just August you were diagnosed?
Yes, and I was operated on August 9th.
What would you tell to women today?
To be brave because it works out, and God is with us.
Amen. And we're so thankful that you're here today, 84, making strides against breast cancer.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So why are you walking today?
I'm walking to help support the breast cancer awareness. I'm here with the Olive Garden team. We work at the one in Sarasota by the landings. We're just here to spread awareness and help make a little bit of money.
Well, real men wear pink, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Have fun today.
I will. Thank you.
We're here. Isn't this exciting? We're kicking it off.
This is so exciting, and it's so amazing to see all these beautiful people behind us here to support breast cancer.
And you're a cancer survivor yourself.
I am a 15-year breast cancer survivor, and I cannot tell you that 15 years ago there was none of this. So for me to be here today to see how we're not so isolated anymore, that breast cancer is just this, it's just the awareness of it is amazing. I mean, I remember 15 years ago I didn't say I had breast cancer as if it was like a naughty word. You know, so today to be here with all these people behind me is just amazing.
It gives me goosebumps. I mean, tell me about your journey and what this means to you.
Like I said, this is just amazing to see all these people come out in the community that, you know, like breast cancer survivors today are no longer isolated. You know, that it's, you know, we have breast cancer and it's not naughty, you know, and it's just, it's amazing in that it affects so many people that there isn't somebody that doesn't know someone that has had breast cancer in today's world. So we need this. We need to have everyone come together and see.
Let's stand here and let's greet some of these people. What amazing. We have a lot of teams out here today.
Over 10,000 people are here today, which is great.
It's incredible.
shirts on. What team is this?
Team Renaissance.
And why are we here today?
We're supporting breast cancer.
And what does it mean to be here?
It means that like we're supporting all the people, like the survivors and the ones who have lost their lives from breast cancer.
And what school are you guys from?
I'm from Braden River.
I'm from Manatee High School.
Manatee High School.
That's so wonderful that you guys are so young and involved in the community. Have a great walk.
Thank you.
We're here with Michael Johnson. You ran it today.
I sure did. Wouldn't miss it.
How'd it feel, and why are you here to support Making Strides?
Feels fantastic. It's hot, but I'm here for my wife's mother, my mother-in-law, and her mom, 2-time survivor and 1-time survivor.
And what do you think this means to our community?
Pulling everybody together for one cause.
Thank you, Michael. Have a great day.
Thanks. You too.
I'm here with Bob and Susan Harrigan. We're at the starting line. You guys just started walking. Beautiful day here.
It is. It's a little hot, though.
Little hot?
Yeah, it's hot. It's fall. Why is it hot, Bob?
It's sun shining. Hey, Stephanie, how are you?
Real men wear pink, Bob.
That's right. Real men wear pink. And I'll tell you what, a lot of pink here today helping support a great cause. You know, we got to find a cure, obviously. This is one way to do it right here, and it's a big way, too.
Yeah, 10,000.
10,000. I was wondering about that. 10,000 people showing up. You know, it gets bigger every year, too. And it's put together really well, and looking forward to the walk and looking forward to finding a cure.
Thank you guys for being here.
Oh, well, thank
What team are you on here today?
Cruising for Susan.
Love it. Love it.
But I want to say that just from a survivor's point of view, that we're like in awe when you see this. People doing this for us, you know, that don't even know us, and maybe we can find a cure.
Everybody has been touched by breast cancer, whether it's a friend, co-worker, family member.
I think it's 1 in 9.
1 in 8.
1 in 8?
1 in 8.
Okay, so we're going down. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. And I know a lot of people. It just keeps popping up, and it's got to stop. We've got to get the research going and get it cured.
That's why we're rallying together and raising money for American Cancer Society.
Yes, and the Cancer Society also will take you to your appointments.
Yes.
And they will help with money if you need your bills, help with that, and they do a lot of other things besides just raise money.
They have the Hope Lodge, and that puts families up for their family members that are receiving treatment so that they don't have to be far away from the hospitals while they're receiving treatment.
And you want your family around you. Those are your support
system.
Yes, yes, it is. It's a wonderful day, though. This is neat. I like it.
That's a great smile. You guys enjoy your walk.
We're here with Adriana. What does it mean for you to be here today?
Oh, it means a lot. So my mother-in-law is a survivor, and the energy here is great. And when I stepped in, I about cried. So it's wonderful.
It's amazing the amount of support we have here in our community. Yes. Girls, what do you think?
She loves it.
Yeah, I like it. It's fun.
It's great to be here to support all the family and everyone that's fighting cancer.
Thank you for being here today. Have a great day.
Yes.
Ladies, we're going to walk into the camera. What team are we here with today?
We are Team Kellogg and Kimsey.
No, we're hoping for Hooters.
supporters.
But Kellogg Kinsey too. Yes.
What does it mean to be here today, fighting against breast cancer?
Oh, everything, because everybody in this group and everybody here has somebody that has been impacted by this. So whether it's been personal or a family member, everybody has been impacted by this disease. So, big deal.
Well, enjoy your walk, and let's fight for breast cancer.
Thank you. Have a good day.
What team are we walking with here today?
Team Pinot.
Team Pinot, I love it. Hashtag wine lovers, right?
Yep. Yes.
So why are we here today?
Yes.
The Survivor, yes. How many years?
I've been in remission for 3.5 years.
That's wonderful. What does it mean to be here with all of your friends supporting you?
I would not be here without all of my friends supporting me through going through breast cancer.
Well, couldn't have asked for a more beautiful day with your beautiful friends and family.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We're here with Jenna Lee. You're here to support and making strides against breast cancer. What does it mean to you as a survivor?
Well, it's thanks to a couple clinical trials that I did so well. So it means a lot to me to be here and to be a survivor. I can't thank all of the research that's been done enough. And the support. You need more research. You need a lot of support going through this. I went through surgery, radiation, and chemotherapy, but it's been 12 years.
12 years.
Yeah. So
And what would you say to women today?
make sure you get your mammograms, make sure you look for signs, and surviving is indeed not only possible but very realistic in this day and age.
And today we have 10 to 15,000 people out here to support and walk.
Yes, well, I'm on my father's side, paternally, we have 5 of us now have women have been diagnosed with breast cancer. 1 going through treatment right now. So you never know. You never know and you can't count on being one that it doesn't happen to.
Thank you to the American Cancer Society and everyone that's involved in our community.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
I'm here with Felicia and Mark. They just got done running the breast cancer walk. So this is your 4th year, you said?
Yeah, it is my 4th year. We do it every year. We sell cancer drinks at the Oyster Bar, and half the proceeds go to the breast cancer awareness. So it's nice. It's really nice to do.
And Mark, tell me why you're out here today.
Oh, well, it's my 2nd year, and I just started working at the Anna Maria Oyster Bar, and they were like, it's a great cause, and we sell the pink drinks, margaritas, and I said, sure, why not? Let's do it again, and it was fun, and it's a good way to promote breast cancer and finding a cure.
And rallying behind your team and your friends and your coworkers and the community. That's wonderful.
Yeah, it's a great spirit. We have a great community here, and it's nice to see so many people out here supporting everyone here. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for being here and supporting, and I'll see you again next year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're
here with Mert, a survivor, and you just finished the walk. How did it feel?
That was wonderful. We've done it many times. I'm a 16-year survivor.
And what about your journey? Tell me a little bit about it.
Very difficult. I was in a breast cancer clinical study. American Cancer Society sponsored it. It was for Herceptin, and Herceptin is now being used for many other cancers. So that's why I'm alive.
What would you tell other women that are going through these struggles? You need that support.
You need the support. You need to be tough. You got to get up every day and fight, and it's a hard fight. And you have to have good help. And your partner, my husband, he brought me through it. He's my idol.
Well, thank you for being with us here today, Mert, for all you do for our community here.
Thank you.
I'm here with Lucinda and her sons, Johnny, Matthew, and Isaiah. And Lucinda, tell me about why you're here today with your family.
I am here today because unfortunately I've been touched twice by cancer, but I fought it and I beat it, and I'm here to support everybody who unfortunately would have to be faced with that in the future.
2 times.
Yes.
2-time survivor.
2 times. First time chemo radiation, second time a double mastectomy.
And I love your vest here. It's very festive. And I see that your team members have the same festive vest on.
They do. Why don't you turn around and you can show them what you're wearing for Mama.
There we go.
Stand up, buddy.
It says, I walk for my mama, Lucinda. She kicked cancer's butt 2 times. How proud are you of Mommy?
Very proud.
You're very proud of Mommy? Yeah. She's a strong lady. Yeah.
Never give up hope and know that you can overcome it. And also to recognize the survivors' caregivers, because they're just as important and I think are affected by it even more. So please recognize them as well in the fight.
Lucinda, what would you say to women who have not done a self-breast exam?
That it's extremely important because I was diagnosed at 36 and it was due to having a mammogram. And at that time, I didn't even know that I had a lump. And it was on my chest wall and I was stage 3 cancer. So it's extremely important to do self-exam. The second time that I experienced cancer was due to a self-examination and I felt a lump. And I also know a friend right now who's going through the same thing I did where she's facing it the second time. She was very adamant about doing exams every single month. And she noticed it by using a different soap.
Wow.
So because she changed the soap and it had a different texture, she felt the lump.
That's incredible. Wow.
So it is extremely important because she was diagnosed at stage 3 as well, and she was a 8-year cancer survivor.
In remission, survivor for 8 years.
Yep. And then it came back.
How many years in between your diagnosis?
7.
7. Wow. That number 7, huh?
Yeah, seems
And it's 1 in 7 women that will be diagnosed with breast cancer. So those are some staggering statistics for the community. 1 in 7.
Wow.
Thank you so much for being here. It was
Thank
lovely
you.
to see you.
We're here with Julia. Julia, did you just finish the walk?
No, I've been volunteering to help.
So tell me where you've been volunteering.
So I was an Ask Me helper, and I help people direct where they should go to begin the race.
What made you want to help?
Primarily, my friend's mom had breast cancer, and she's a survivor, and I felt like everyone there is really welcomed and can do it, even if they've gone through the struggles.
And how has this created awareness with you? How old are you?
I'm 11.
You're 11. So tell me, how has this affected you?
It just makes me feel really thankful for like all the people who've done it
and felt really happy. It makes me feel really proud to help out.
Well, and you should be proud yourself at 11-year-old out here helping support the community, volunteering already. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you.
I'm here with Nadine and her troops. So we have the Brownie troops and also the Girl Scouts. That's right. Why are the girls here today?
Well, the girls, Synovus Bank was generous enough to buy 300 boxes of cookies from our troop to donate to the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer. And we wanted to be out here and support the walkers and serve those cookies to them as they walk, give them some extra energy.
Well, thank you, Synovus, and thank you, Girl Scouts, for being here today. What made you guys want to get involved? You want to sell cookies?
Yeah, it'll be really fun.
Yeah? Who's having fun? Raise your hands. Woo! Who's a Girl Scout? Raise your hand. Woo! All right, turn around and wave to Mr. Charles.
Thank you for letting us be here making strides.
We're here with Laura, Carol, and Razzle Dazzle. Tell me a little bit about today. You just finished the walk.
This is amazing. The amount of people out here to support us breast cancer survivors just is amazing. And I love seeing the young kids who are supporting. I've been talking to a lot of them from the school system, and that's so awesome that they're aware. And one of them that's here probably is going to have the cure for breast cancer someday.
Oh, sure they are. Oh, I hope that they do. I lost a daughter to breast cancer and another daughter to Hodgkin's lymphoma. And so I told God that I had to live because I was a caretaker for my grandchildren. And He heard me, and here I am today, and I love it. And to see all the support out here, it's heartbreaking. It's lovely. Thank you.
And Razzle Dazzle.
Well, I'm just here to make the point that you can't always detect breast cancer by touch. Mine was found by mammogram. So make sure you get your yearly mammograms. Now, I've had people offer for touch, and I'm like, no.
You're getting off key here.
Yes, I am. All right, but today I'm here because I was diagnosed last year and I couldn't make it, and this is so heartwarming. It's touched my heart, and it's a beautiful event.
Yes. Yeah.
I thank you for supporting us by coming out here. I'm a former teacher with the Manatee schools. I'm retired, and this is just awesome that you're doing this to make the kids aware too, and the parents.
Well, I'll tell you, I just interviewed a young 11-year-old. I couldn't believe her age. She's out here volunteering. And to create the awareness in children that are that young and have their support, it says a lot for the school system.
Hey, it's a great school system. So you can't get better than Florida schools.
Well, and thank you so much, ladies, for all you do here and for your support.
The people that put on this event know what they're doing. It is marvelous.
Well, thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
In Sarasota since it began. It's been years now. We've been involved with the American Cancer Society and making strides. And as a 22-year survivor, we're just, both of us are very excited to be here. Right?
I'm very excited that you're here. And it's a wonderful thing. And there is a cure. And the best cure is early detection.
It is so important not only to get your mammograms, but to do your monthly self-checks. And if I had been doing my monthly self-checks, I would have found my own cancer instead of my doctor finding it. So you become familiar with your own body, and then you know if there's a change. And if you see a change, you can get it fixed, right?
That's right. Tests have proven that a sense of humor and support and a support system are several of the most important things for a cure. The body knows it's being supported, and as long I don't know, but the sense of humor and being on top of it and saying everything's going to be okay and having a good outlook on it is one of the biggest things towards a cure. Well, she has a good sense of humor too.
He did, even when we shaved my head. It was he made me laugh. It is so critical because today no one has to be a non-survivor. Everybody can be a survivor if you catch it early enough. So if you do your own self-checks and get your mammograms, you can beat this thing. Very humbled and very encouraged. I've rarely seen so many people in one place at one time. It's amazing the support that breast cancer being supportive and research has. It's just awesome.
It's very humbling. It really is, and it just really feels great because it's going forward. It's just going forward by leaps and bounds, and it's a very wonderful feeling.
We're here with Jonelle and Bob. Just finished the walk?
Yes.
And tell me, what does this mean to you? You're a survivor.
Yes. Everything is stage 4 survivor. And it means everything because comes a point where you've just got to know that God is everything. Whether you stay or go, He's our only hope. So I put my faith in Him, and here I'm still standing.
And you look fabulous. Look at this. All right.
And Bob has his story.
Yes. I'm walking with her just to support her, and I can't talk because I got emotional.
His wife of 41 years passed away. And it's very hard still. 6 years ago, and he loves her, misses her so much still. But it's so, stage 4, some make it, some doesn't. We don't know why. But, the things that Cancer Society is doing is just phenomenal as far as helping coming up with new things and easier things to do,
Well, thank you for being out here today. Sorry for your loss, and God bless. And there's so many people out here that are right behind you.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm here with Scott Hopes. You are the chair of the Manatee County School Board.
I am, and I was actually a breast cancer researcher at University of South Florida.
Oh, wow. So we are standing right in front of the grand ribbon cutting. What does it mean for you to be involved in an event like today?
Well, it's important that when I was doing cancer research in breast cancer in the early 80s, and when women have metastatic breast cancer, they usually did not survive. Today, my mother had a recurrence of her breast cancer, metastasized in her bone and spine, and she's still a survivor because of the treatments that have resulted from research that are funded by events like this, and it's so important.
How many years have you been participating in this event?
Probably 30 years.
Wow.
40 years with the Cancer Society and breast cancer awareness.
Events like this bring the community together. How do you think that impacts everybody in the community, from the vendors to the businesses?
It takes communities coming together like this to truly make a difference. The cures that we have today, the life-saving treatments that we have today come from communities bringing it together. Researchers could not do the research and find these cures without dollars like these.
Excellent point. Well, thank you so much for being here today.
Appreciate it. Thanks for all you're doing.
We're here with Lisa, breast cancer survivor. What does this mean to you today?
Oh my gosh, it's 4 years for me as a breast cancer survivor. I had HER2 positive in the left side, and I had a year of chemo and radiation, and this means everything. I'm so thankful to be here and praying that they'll find a cure. And my mother had left side as well, breasts that went to the lungs. This is actually the cross. I'm walking for my mom.
For your mom and yourself and for all of you. Yep. Tough journey.
Yes, it is. And I did the BRCA test so that I don't pass on, or found out I won't pass on the gene. However, it's very, very throughout my mother's side of the family. And a lot of friends here right now, and I mentor with Tony, Team Tony Cancer Foundation. I mentor a lot of people, a lot of other women right now that I work with and pray for, and
they need that hope and support.
Yeah, exactly. We give back what was given to us, you know. And I just thank God for you guys being here today, and for my grandchildren, and the Think Pink and having pink, and being grateful to God.
Well, you look amazing, Lisa. Thank you so much for being here.
And I have hair now.
That's amazing.
That's kind of fun too. I have hair now.
It is fun.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right. God bless.
God bless.
I'm here with Janice and Gina. We're right at the starting line. You're about to do the 1 mile.
Yes.
And you're walking because?
I'm a survivor.
And what does that mean to you to be here today as a survivor?
To help raise awareness and hopefully some funds to find a cure and do some research for a cure for breast cancer.
That's wonderful. Did you use any of the services that American Cancer Society provides while you went through your treatment?
Yes, I had a couple of the call support centers, some people through the hospital, so a lot of that was very helpful.
That's great. So are you with a team today, or are you just here by yourself?
I'm individual today.
Hey, every individual counts, because there are 10,000 individuals here today.
That's right. That's absolutely right.
So thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you so much, and I think it's a real success so far. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll take
See you back at the finish line.
You got it. Thanks.
means so much. It means a lot for all of us fighting this disease and all those that we honor and those that just fight along with us.
Bunch. Why are we here today?
For me.
For you? Are you a survivor? Yes, ma'am. Wonderful. What does it mean for you to be here today?
I'm alive. I'm alive.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
at the finish line. It's been a wonderful day. Ladies, what was your favorite part of the day?
Oh, mine's always talking to the survivors, hearing their stories, getting that hug from them, you know, because we all know I am a survivor, and it's just so personal to me to actually be able to spend that quality time with them.
And just the feeling and the excitement and the support that our community brings here.
And it's so lovely to see 10,000 people come out and dress up all in pink, and it's just amazing.
It's been an event everybody's been waiting for. It was wonderful to see all the energy and all the enthusiasm, all the camaraderie, and especially the survivors. That's the heart and soul of today and the heart and soul of American Cancer Society. It's all about the survivors.
And you know, it's really difficult for some of these survivors to get up and get themselves here. So just want to thank all those survivors for actually coming out and being here today.
And thank you to all the sponsors, the American Cancer Society, our community that makes this happen, for making strides against breast cancer.